Snarky. Why did I say Sharky? What the heck? I know your name, CPO. Oh no, where's Margaret? Where's Ken?
Say hi to everybody again because I had the microphone off.
Hi to everybody again because my husband had the microphone off. Can you hear me? No audio. Oh, do I have? Can you hear me now? Don't I sound like that commercial? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Ha. God's here. Hey, God, what's up?
I want to meet you. All right, they can hear you, right?
Okay, it's working now. Yeah.
Yeah, you just got to turn on the mic.
Well,
More.
duh.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I want to turn these.
The AC's already on.
Turn it down to where it's cooler.
Well, just, okay, yeah. Our AC is on because it's 80 some degrees here today in the DC area. It's been a day, y'all. It's been a day. Huh. Has it been a day? Have I said that? Did I say that already? It's been a day. Look, I'm late getting on. It's been like, I just literally shoveled some food into my mouth, into my face. Hey, Kim, you're back. I feel bad for what happened in Colorado. What the heck is going on out there? I have got to figure out what's going on out there. It's going to drive me nuts. Hey, Aid, what's happening? Lori, hi, girlfriend. Hi. Hi, Michelle. Shannon, hey. Justin, what's happening? JR. Okay, you guys, so I'm fine. I feel great. Not really, but I'm a woman, so I can fake it that I feel great, right? Yeah. So I'm fine. But I will tell you, it has been not the week from HE Double Toothpicks, the day. How about that? Darlene, hey! It's just been... Is it a full moon tonight by any chance? Because it's been a friggin' nightmare today. Like, I feel so bad. Okay. So let me tell you what happened today. First of all, can we talk first world problems? Okay. So, oh my God, that's the King Supers your husband used to work at. Oh my God, Kim. Wow. God's not done with him. That's why he didn't work there anymore. That's right, Shannon. We are women here at Roar. We're good at fame more than just one thing, right? Just kidding, guys. But I'm really not. I'm serious. Okay, so first world problems. I have not gone and had a manicure in I don't know how long, right? I used to faithfully get manis and pedis, right? Well, now I do my nails myself and they look like shit all the time. And so I just can't, I'm just not a manicurist. You know what I mean? Like I can paint my nails now. Before, if I did my nails, like I would paint my entire fingers and there would be like nail polish all over my hands, my clothes. I've ruined some shirts from nail polish that I couldn't get out. True story. So anyway, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go get a manicure. Screw it. I'm gonna get a manicure. And of course, I'm like, hopefully I won't go in there and get COVID and die. So let me just go get a manicure, right? So I get in there and he does my nails. He makes me bleed on like every single nail bed. My nail beds, my cuticles were bleeding. And then I get home and half the nail polish is already off. I'm like, did I not just go am I losing it here? So I was like, I'm going to go back there tomorrow, meaning today. But I didn't, and I'll tell you why I didn't. So my son's girlfriend has like a lot of dental issues that she's been having to go through, you know, procedures and crap, right? Like thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars. So she had an appointment and she was supposed to go see the dentist this morning. We had to be there by 7:30 a.m. It was like a half an hour away. So she spent the night here last night, so she didn't have to come from where she lives. So we get her in there. She sees the dentist. she comes out and she's like, okay, they can't do anything. Something happens. So they couldn't do her procedure until 12:45. So we come back home, putz around for a while, drive her back. She goes back, and she has a really hard time with dental procedures, right? She has like major issues. So she was like worried. She's like, I'm so afraid it's gonna hurt so bad. Do you know that she was in the chair and she was in pain and she was like, I need more numbing. So the dentist numbs her, and rather than waiting the 15 to 20 minutes for the numbing to kick in, he continues doing the procedure. And he had to do like something major to her jaw to move like her bite back. Okay, this is major crap that they did, okay, with Novocaine. And after she came out, she was crying, she was shaking, she was in so much pain, and I seriously wanted to go in there and kick the dentist's butt, okay? I said, do I need to go kick someone's ass? Because this is ridiculous. Like, she was crying in pain, and the technicians were laughing and talking like it was nothing. Like, who does that? You just got almost $4,000 off this woman who's having all these procedures done. Like, really? Oh, God. You guys, it was horrible. Then we're trying to get home, and it's like half an hour away, so we're stuck in traffic because by this point, everybody's commuting home from work, right? Traffic was a freaking nightmare with these stupid morons in the left lane going like 35, 40 miles an hour, slamming up their brakes, right? You can't drive like that around here. This is a DC area. You can't drive like that here. You're going to cause an accident, right? My poor son, he was like losing his mind. He was so upset. We get home, and I was like, I got to get her out of pain. Like, this is ridiculous. Do you know that they called in freaking Tylenol 3 with codeine, which, if you know anything about pain medicine, Tylenol 3 with codeine is really nothing, okay? It's basically glorified Tylenol, like stronger Tylenol. So I'm like, oh my God. So I gave her one of her Naprosins, and I gave her one of those, and it was just been a nightmare. Trying to get her pain under control has been hell. I think she's finally okay now. Like, she's calmed down a little bit. She's not crying in pain anymore. But now the numbing medicine's wearing off. So, the poor girl's not going to be able to sleep tonight. And I wanted her over here at our house to heal, because where she lives, they have kids there, and it's loud, right? Kids are loud. They don't mean to be. They're just kids. So I was like, you need to come here where it's quiet, It's been horrible. I feel so bad for her. It's a mess, you guys. Anyway, those are my bitch and gripes for the week. Oh my gosh. No full moon, but this week has been wonky. Yeah, it has been. Where's Helen ready when she... Yeah, no doubt. Oh, Sunday's a full moon. Wow. Smash the like button, definitely deserved. Oh, thank you, girlfriend. What about the weather? I love the weather, you guys. You guys. Oh my gosh. So when we walked out of my house this morning to go to the dentist, because we had to be there at the dark 100, my son said, oh my gosh, Mom, it feels like a day at the beach. It did. It was so warm. It was like a breeze blowing. Y'all, it was perfect. It was perfect. I wish it would be like this like year round. I would be so happy if it were 80 degrees year round. That would be perfect. Hey, Truth Becky, what's happening? I know, Lori, that was my biggest concern, is an infection, right? I mean, if you could see what they did to her mouth, I said to her, after she comes out, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I'm reading her paperwork, and I'm like, this is not anything that should have been done in a dentist's office in a dental chair. You know what I mean? And if it were going to be in a dentist's office, she should have been put under general anesthesia. I mean, it's freaking ridiculous, the crap that they did to her. Don't get me going. That's malpractice. I worked at a dental school, and they must wait for numbness. Yep, thank you, right? I'm not kidding you. It was really good that I didn't go back in there, because I probably would have got arrested. I'm not kidding either. And this dentist is a dentist I've been to. So I recommended her to this place, right? But it wasn't the same dentist. It was like a different guy. I was so mad. Hey, Julia. What's happening, girl? Thank you. I would have kicked their butt if it was my kid. I'm a gentle, caring person, but don't mess. That's how I am. That's how I am. That's how I am. Like, I'm a decent person. I can put up with just about anything, right? You can say whatever you want about me. You know, you can be rude and mean to me and all that. But you're going to talk mean to my child? I don't think so. No. I know, right? Wow, Lori. I'm telling you, ain't that some crap, man? That's just, oh. Being nice saying ain't that some crap when really I'm thinking something else. So I'm just trying to be nice. Take a mix of Advil and Tylenol and make sure she keeps her mouth clean. Yeah, we've been like, we're not supposed to do the oral rinse just yet, but we've been, I've been like pulling the gauze out and replacing. She's bleeding. That's the other thing. She's bleeding like a lot. And yeah, I mean, I was worried about her. Like, I was freaking out. I almost didn't come on here tonight, but like the last 45 minutes, she's been doing better. So I'm like, okay. Okay, let's see. Where am I at? Hold on. Every 2 hours, 800 milligram ibuprofen, then 1,000 Tylenol and rotate. Okay. Okay, good. I can do that. It's been 90 degrees for 2 days. It's so hot. Oh, geez, darling. Good Lord. We have had more snow in the last 2 weeks than we've had all winter. We got 2 feet. Oh, my. What the heck is going on in Colorado? Somebody please tell me what the heck's going on in Colorado. All these murders, all these killers, all these dumbasses out there. No offense, Kim. You're not one of them. But you know what I mean? Like, there's something serious going on out there. I know, I'm going to report that dentist. Oh my gosh, you better freaking believe I'm going to report that dentist. Ugh. No excuses. Hey, what's happening? Hey, Laura. Hey, Maria, what's happening? Hey, Fran, what's happening? You know what? Literally 10 minutes ago, right before I came on, my husband's like, come here. Come outside. There's somebody out here. I go out. It's my friend Fran. I hadn't seen her. I thought I'd just seen her a couple months ago. She's like, girl, I haven't seen you in over a year. I'm like, it's been a year already? She's like, what do we gotta go have dinner? You know, because now I can be a little bit more amongst the living, right? I'm still worried I'm going to get COVID and die, so I'm trying to be careful. But they said, like, the vaccine's coming soon, but I don't know, y'all. I'm still scared of that vaccine crap. Yeah, exactly. No excuses, exactly. That's how I am. Hey, Ryan. Glad you're here, buddy. Hey, Maria. First time. Welcome. Normally, okay, so I have an amazing moderator, Ken. She's awesome. She is not on here tonight. I hope she is okay. I'm thinking maybe she's asleep since it's, nighttime in Scotland. Poor Ken, man. She's just such a trooper, though. She's so faithful to me. She's always here to moderate. I love her. I have the best subscribers, the best people. And like, look, thanks for coming by. We have first-time people. We have fun in here on Friday nights, okay? We have a really good time. Like, it's all positive, pep each other up. We're here for each other. Okay, let's see. Hey, Ocean Wave, what's happening? Holy crap, wonder if she needs to be seen by a dentist. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, I mean, if her pain continues, we're gonna have to do something this weekend because this is bull crap. Like, you can't put someone through that. It's just insane. She should not be spitting, and no spitting, it will make her bleed more. Yeah, no, she's not spitting, and we're being like so careful. Like, she was thirsty earlier, and so I put like just a little teeny bit of water in her mouth, with the bottle, because she can't do a straw, and it is crazy, Kim. I can't believe all this stuff's going on. Justin, I missed you telling you like it. Thank you. Boss just me. Alabama has had tornadoes for 2 days. Everyone always says, so Vic, tell me what you really think. Everybody always says that to me. I'll tell you what I really think. I have no problem telling you what I really think. It's really important to not lose that first clotting step. Yeah. Gotcha. I've had like a lot of dental stuff done. Not as extreme as hers though. And I felt so bad because I thought the stuff that they were going to do to her was going to be similar to what I had done. So I'm like, oh, you'll be in pain, you know, but it'll be like the first day you'll be in pain. The next day you'll start feeling better. By the second day you'll be so much better, right? And then he goes and like rearranges her entire face, you know. So of course I felt horrible. I'm like, oh my God, like I referred her to this place, you know. So you wait till I see that dentist. Time is flying. Oh, good. Good, Ryan. I'm so glad. Good, good, good. Oh, good, good, good. That's awesome. Hey, Laura. I'm scared of the vaccine. Yeah, you and me both, girl. My sister got her second shot today, right? And, you know, I texted her and I said, are you still breathing? Are you with us? You know, because that's just my humor with her. And she was like, oh, I'm breathing so far. I'm breathing. I'm still breathing so far. So hopefully she'll be okay. My mom's psychic medium is against the vaccine. Look, here's how I feel. So it's such a double-edged sword for me, okay? Because my mom and dad both had polio. My mom received the vaccine, right? Her and 8 other people in her town that got this dose of vaccine all got polio. My mom got it the worst, okay? So she always walked on crutches. She had like, you know, 14 surgeries on her legs within like 2 years or something. Daddy was born before they had the vaccine, and he contracted polio, and his was bad. So he had like braces that went from his waist down. He had no use of his legs. So everything was done with his upper body on crutches. So part of me is like, you know, oh my gosh, we need to go get this vaccine, because I think back to my mom and dad, right? My dad not getting the vaccine, and his polio was so bad. So part of me feels like that. Okay. But then the other part of me is like, I don't know what this vaccine is going to do, because of the fact that this vaccine was created in 9 months as opposed to like 5-10 years like vaccines normally take. You know what I mean? So I'm like so torn. And I've had this negative feeling. Okay. So I started with this negative feeling January of 2020. And I don't know, honestly, I don't know what it is. It's like this overwhelming, like gloom and doom. Like I feel death and destruction and bad things. And so I'm like, okay, is this because of the vaccine? Is this because of COVID? Is this because of something else? You know what I mean? So I don't know. I don't know. Good Lord. Take her to the hospital if she gets worse. Oh, definitely. Definitely. I definitely will. I will not hesitate. Trust me. And, you know, she comes from a family that they don't go to the hospital. They don't go to the doctor. Like, oh, suck it up, Buttercup. But let me tell you something. If she's in this house, if she's in pain, I'm taking her. I don't care. No one should have to sit there and suffer. You know what I mean? Like, no. Especially when you have health insurance. Come on. You pay enough for it, you know? Hello. I find that a lot of dentists are narcissists. Yeah. Yeah. I could believe that. Oh, yeah. Jeez. Hey, Rain, what's happening? Sore feet and sore teeth. Exactly. Oh, no. Oh, no. Poor baby. Oh, my gosh. That's so sad. I'm so glad she's okay, though. I mean, at least she'll, you know, she will heal eventually, but good God, what the hell? I'm scared of people doing that to me. I feel like I have to control things, people, and do something when they do something bad to me. Yeah, I feel you. Huh. Hey, Ocean Wave. Oh, your time changes now. Ours changed, I don't know, a few weeks ago. And let me tell you something. I hate when the time changes. It takes me, I'm not kidding you, it takes me probably 2 or 3 months to get acclimated again to where I can actually get a few hours worth of sleep here and there. I don't know what it is, but it screws me up every year. Everyone I know has had bad effects with it. Yeah, I believe it. I feel JJ will be safer. So sad. My sister's father-in-law died 2 days after. Oh no, Becky. You know what? We've heard of 3 deaths after the second shot. 2 with Pfizer, 1 with AstraZeneca. Yep, true story. Hey, Dancing Queen. You do a read on missing boys in California again, please. I will try to do that next week. I am not going to be on next Friday night. I'm not going to be available next week. I'll tell you guys about it later. I'm excited, but I can't talk about it on here yet. So this week I'm posting one video, Princess Diana. Excuse me, where I got like I asked questions on Instagram and YouTube, and I took everybody's questions. And so hubby started the camera, and I read the questions out loud to her, and then everything that she said to me, I said back to the camera. Which, well, let me tell you something, y'all. That is not easy. Because a lot of times when I communicate, so sometimes they talk normal, sometimes they talk like you'll notice with Princess Diana's video, like she would say, okay, so she was saying, hey, how are you today? It comes out like, hey, how are you today? Like it's like in chunks, right? And sometimes I even get like symbols. With her, I didn't get any symbolism though. Like I knew what she was saying because I could hear it. But yeah, it was not easy. But I thought, okay, I want to try this to see if I can do it. Because my hope is that one day what I can do is, just go on live one day and then do a reading that way live. So you guys can like, you know. And that's what I did with Princess Diana. You'll see from start to finish, like it's me talking to the camera, you know what I mean? So I think my husband might have cut something out at the beginning when I cussed or something because I was getting pissed off at myself or something. So I think I like let out a bunch of curse words and he was like, oh, let me chop that, you know, because that's just me. Good thing I'm not monetized on YouTube, because if I were, they'd be like, I would be getting demonetized every single video because of my mouth. Yeah, you're here. I was wondering where you were. Oh, time changed, Ken. You didn't know that, did you? I didn't even frickin' think of that. Our time changed a couple weeks ago, like 2 weeks ago. So it's, yeah, now it's 7:53 p.m. on the East Coast. Dad, I didn't even think about that, Ken. I am so sorry, girlfriend. I didn't even think about that. Crap, I didn't even think about that. I don't want my 91-year-old dad getting it either. Yeah, it's scary, right? Trust your gut, please. I beg you. And that's why I signed on tonight. I had a feeling this would be a topic of discussion. Oh, thanks for doing that though, Becky. But yeah, no, I trust my gut. Trust me. Like, there are some things I will not listen to myself on, and then I beat myself up, you know, later. But that's one thing I'm not going to mess around with, you know. I get really bad vibes, also bad anxiety. Ugh, girl. I'll tell you, you know what? I can honest to God say, I don't think I've ever had a problem with like anxiety or panic attacks or anything until this last year. Like I have had so many like little episodes where I'm like, Victoria, yo, what's wrong with you? You know, like I have to like stop and question myself, like, what the hell's wrong with you? What's going on? Because you guys, it's just been a shitty day, I'm telling you. So Ken, I was telling everybody, you didn't get to hear this, Ken. My son's girlfriend went in to have dental work done, right? And I referred her to this dentist, and they said, you know, oh, they're going to do this and this and this. And so she comes back out. Let me tell you something. They did major freaking surgery, okay? They literally like went up to her sinus cavity and like pushed the top of her mouth back, and she came out of there. She was crying so bad. She was in so much freaking pain. We get her home. We couldn't get her pain under control. It's been a day. I wanted to be dropped off because my son was driving. I wanted to be dropped off at the dentist's office and go kick the dentist's butt because I was so pissed at this point, right? The stuff that they did to this poor girl, she should have been under general anesthesia, right? They should not have done this the way they did it. And I'm pissed. I'm reporting that dentist. I have a lot to say to that dentist. That's for damn sure. Like, I'm so mad. Ugh. Pfizer only tested 270 people before its release. Really? Candy Cane. I heard that when he's like, since I've been in the Senate for 120 years. I'm like, did he just say he was in the Senate for 120 years? Like, what did he just say? Wait, what? He fell down the stairs 3 times. So here's what I have to say about that. It's hard to like make fun of him, or you know what I mean? Like all these memes and stuff, but I can't in good faith make fun of him because he's sick. He has major health issues. Come on. You know, if you don't see that, and the sad thing is that the people around him are okay with it. And they're okay with him saying and doing whatever the heck he wants to do. He practiced for 2 weeks. 2 weeks to answer some questions, which were rehearsed, right? They said he had 14 pages of notes. I never saw Obama or Trump have to look at notes to answer reporters' questions. Not once. I don't think I remember either one of them ever having to look at their paper or anything. I don't even think they walked out with paper. You know what I mean? Like, you guys. Every animal that was in the clinical trials died. Oh, that's great. That's great. Oh my God. Okay, Ryan, my mother received a 2-dose vaccine. It was seriously ill after the 2nd dose, like deathly ill, still not 100%. Wow. Oh my gosh. That does not sound good. Breaks my heart. Why not listen? What did they die for? Yep. I know. I didn't notice you were here, Ken. I'm so sorry. Because I even said, I'm like, where's Ken? Yeah, I was talking. Wasn't I talking about Ken? Yeah, I was like, where's Ken at? Oh my gosh, you guys. Now it's like, my screen just went flying. I noticed last week you would start that week. That's because of the daggone time change. It has to be. That's what it is. I didn't even think of it, you know? Everyone in our RV group has received a vaccine except for hubby and I. Not sure if we will yet. Oh, wow. I bet she wishes she was still here right now to help her boys win the rift. Yeah, no doubt. Definitely. My friend's mom is 99 and has an emergency hip replacement, and they said she didn't need the vaccine, so at 45 won't be getting anything. Oh, wow. Very true, Ken. I do need to do that. You know, and it's always like, it's like, I can't even really like pinpoint why I start to feel like that. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Yeah, I totally understand. Same here. First panic attack I ever had was when my son died. Oh, I bet. I bet, Kim. Jeez. You're really the only honest medium that I have found out there. Thanks. Yeah, I'm just me. Can't believe they did that to her. I've been under for less work. I know, right, Lori? Right? I mean, look, I'm the type of person that when it comes to dental stuff, I'd rather just do Novocaine and get it over with instead of being put out. But for something that freaking major, they should have knocked her out. Like, we're in so much trouble in this station. Yeah, big time. He's just a pawn. They're using him for their agenda. Yeah, I agree. I would agree with that. Like, I mean, I think that's what bothers me so bad about it is that they are using him, you know, and that he's not in a position to even realize it. You know, it's not like this guy's new to politics. He's been in politics for, as he said, 120 years, but it just seems like it's been that long. You know what I mean? But he, it's sad. It's so sad. Like, it hurts my heart that he doesn't get it. He's not in his right mind to see what's going on, right? What's wrong with his wife and his son? Like, I want, give me 5 minutes with his wife, right? Hello, all of you lovely people. Hey, Janet. Oh no, what happened to my screen again? You guys, I am just so, oh no, where did it go? Does anybody know where it went? Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh, you guys, like, what was that? Something weird just popped up on the screen. Hey, Janet. Hey. Kim, I'm so sorry. Red-haired, thick head of hair, bright eyes. Yeah, I think the same. Something is going on with Biden because he's, hold on. He's not the same person they portrayed. Exactly. He does. And you know, anybody that knows has seen anybody that has Alzheimer's or dementia, you know, they get that sundowner syndrome and they walk with that shuffle. And if you watch Biden, as he was walking up to the podium, he does that shuffle. That's what, it just breaks my heart. What's that?
I heard the screen was going out.
Something weird just popped up on the friggin' screen.
Oh.
I was like, what the heck?
Could be a message from the computer or something.
Oh my God, I don't know what it is, but it was scary because I was like, oh, wait a minute. Everything was like covered.
I don't know.
I don't either.
Okay.
If you don't know, I sure as the heck don't know.
I haven't seen it, anything, so.
Yeah. Okay, hold on, you guys. Let me get caught back up. Oh, crap. Why is it not moving?
You're at the bottom of it.
Oh. Who are we talking about? Oh, Biden. Yeah. Yeah. He is just a front man for sure. It really bothers me. It really bothers me. Like, he's a clone. Yeah. Biden has a stutter too. Is that why all they... Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
Let me see this.
Hi from Southern California. Hey, Alex, what's happening? Why would people vote for Biden after all those videos of him touching kids so inappropriately? Good question, Lori. Truth. He had dirty... Wait, stop. He had dirty blonde hair and a red beard with hazel eyes. Aw, your son. Yeah. Aw. Oh, thanks, Copper. I love them. They're Nicole Miller's from Costco. Costco, baby.
Yeah, so this is the bar. You're not totally down, but you're almost there.
Look, all of a sudden it'll just go shh, and I'm like, where am I? Oh.
Show me.
Well, it's got to wait till it goes fast, and then I can show you.
Oh.
Okay, wait, let me... It is not right they allowed people so old to be president, and when they have health issues. Trump also had problems. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Like, they're supposed to go through, like, mandatory... What are you doing? Sorry, my husband's over here, like, trying to control the mouse, and he's, like, throwing me off. They're supposed to go through all this mandatory testing and stuff. What happened to that? Like, you know? Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, here we go. What's the ratio of negative to positive spirits you encounter any given day or week? Sorry, kind of off topic. Was curious, lol. Oh no. You can always bring up something. Okay, so during a normal week, okay, where I'm just doing private readings or working on private cases and then doing the YouTube stuff on top of it, I would say it's probably 3 to 1. 3 good to 1 bad. Like, okay, I did a reading here a while back, and hold on, you guys. I feel like I'm dehydrated today. I think it's like my sinuses. So I did a reading for a client recently, and I kept having this horribly negative spirit coming through. So, you know, I'm doing this reading and the spirit keeps coming through, and I'm trying to communicate with the spirit, but the spirit's bad. I could tell it was negative right away. And it was just kind of like messing with me. So I kept shutting him down, shutting him down, shutting him down, shutting him down. He would pop back up. But every time I was trying to do this client's reading, he would come in. Now, he wasn't connected to this client in any way, but for whatever reason, when I was working on this specific client's reading, he would pop in. I don't know why. I don't know why they do it. I think they think it's fun, maybe, or something. I don't know. Maybe they're bored. I don't know. But yeah, it's probably 3 to 1. I mean, it's not always bad. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of like when the shit hits the fan, the shit hits the fan. So if one bad spirit's coming through messing with me, it never fails. Within a certain time frame, more will start messing with me. That happens every time. I don't know why that is. I only know what happens for me. I don't know why, but weird. What you feel about the vaccine is the same as my mom's personal psychic medium feels about the vaccine. I don't think you were feeling about COVID. Yeah. Oh, it was 4 years ago last Sunday, Kim. I'm so sorry. But he's in a really good place. You know that. You know he's doing good. But, I mean, that doesn't make it any easier. Your suffering isn't any easier because of that. You know what I mean? I get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. I just know it's got to be painful. I'm a person that sees. Yes, you definitely see, girlfriend. I am. What the? Wait, where did I am go? Wait, oh, there they are. You guys, see? Like, now everybody's up at the top again. I know that makes no sense to you guys. If you could see my monitor, you would know what I'm talking about. Fun fact, most presidents have been Scorpio or Aquarius. Really? Wow. That is a fun fact. Oh, you agree, Sue Candy? Yeah. That's very interesting. It is, isn't it? Sorry, it's Victoria's Simon channel. I just had a flash. No! Truth, Becky, I'm not stopping you from saying anything. Like, go for it, girlfriend. Now, what happened to Hillary Clinton? Haven't heard from her in a while. She's still alive. Lord only knows with that woman. I don't want to go there. I don't know where she is, and I really don't care where she is. That is one woman that I have no respect for. Do you want to know why I have no respect for her? I will tell you. I know you didn't ask me, but I'm going to tell you anyway. So, she sits there, right, talking about all about women's rights and women are strong and we're powerful and be empowered and do this and do that, right? So she was like all about, you know, women power when her husband was president, right? So as soon as she finds out he cheated and all that comes to the forefront, what does she do? I'm going to stand by my man. Oh, hell no, you don't stand by your man. Your man's having affairs left and right. He only got caught with one of them. You know what I mean? No, you put your foot down. Like, no. You know, so it was like, you are such a weak person to stay with him. That's how I look at it anyway. But you know, that's just my 2 cents worth. Aw. Hey, Mark. Dawn, what up? What up, Dawn? All right, let's see. It's 8 a.m. Saturday here in Western Australia, and I'm off to make breakfast for my boys. Much love to you, Victoria. Have a good weekend, and I hope your son's girlfriend is better. Oh, thank you, Shannon. Make me some breakfast while you're at it. That sounds good. Have a great weekend, girlfriend. Wow, that is wild. Thank you for the answer. Oh, sure. Sam could help me with my mom on the other side. Thanks to you, Victoria. Aw, what's the problem, Dawn? My grandma died before I was born. Brain cancer. Ugh. I'm so sorry. Brain cancer? That is no joke. My mother-in-law died from glioblastoma brain cancer, and that is just no joke. My 5-year-old daughter got her first cavities filled with fillings yesterday, and she chewed her lip to oblivion. Oh no, her lip was all swollen today. It's so sad. Tell the kids in your life not to do that. Oh gosh, poor thing. How can I reach you for private reading? victoriapaxton.psychic@gmail.com. Email me and I'll set you up. I've got like readings booked through, gosh, I think my readings are booked up until May 8th right now. I got a lot going on, y'all. Hey, Carla. Hey, y'all. I wish the doctor warned me better. I wish I would have watched her better. Kirby, what's happening? Hey, Kirby. I'm glad you're here. Hillary is so evil. I get creeps when I look at her. Chills. Very strange. Let me tell you. Okay. Aside from the stand by your man country music crap that she did, it's not just that. She's just like, she's shady. She's shady. So I can tell you this. So my mother-in-law, she knew the Clintons, okay, back when they lived in Arkansas, because my husband's from Arkansas. And I'll just leave it at that. But everybody that knew them knew the kind of crap that was going on with them. Like, It just blows my mind, you know. And y'all know that Trump, Donald Trump, and the Clintons, they were best friends, right? Until Trump ran for the presidency. But you know what? I call BS because I think they're probably still friends, even though, you know what I mean? Like, come on, so much of that's fake, you know. But I don't trust, I would trust Donald Trump before I would trust Hillary Clinton. There's something about that woman. I don't know. Ilky, BT Ryan Shoes Vile. Yep, I must ask, how is it to live in the USA? I have long after traveled the US since I was a teenager. I hope we'll be able to do so in the future. Janet. Well, I can tell you this. Living in the DC area, I want to move. Excuse me. I'm just like, I'm tired of this area. It's so political. Everything's about politics. And it's not even like federal politics. It's even like down to local politics, to like who's running for the school board and who's running uh for the sheriff's, the sheriff's position and all this other crap. Like, it's so freaking political. And if you're not in their little group, if you believe differently than the majority, then you're like cast aside and treated like crap, right? And I'm so glad and grateful when my kids were little that it wasn't like that here. I'm so glad that, they were able to at least grow up in a decent place and not have to deal with that crap until they were older. You know what I mean? Because it's just ridiculous. I mean, to judge somebody based on their political beliefs, in my opinion, that's the stupidest thing I've ever freaking heard. I don't give a crap who you vote for. I don't care, what you believe in. I don't care who you vote for. You're not hurting me. You know what I mean? Here's the other thing. So I know this guy from when I was a kid, and he's retired from the military, right? He was blasting Trump when he was president all over the place, right? And so I was talking to him and I was like, I don't know. I asked him a question or something. And he like went off about, Republicans and Democrats and all this other crap. And I'm like, well, the only thing we can do is vote. And then regardless of whether the person we like is nominated or not, then we just need to hope that everything works out during that 4-year period. And in 4 years, we can vote again, right? Do you know what he said to me? He's like, I don't vote. I'm like, what? Wait a minute. You're retired from the army and you don't vote? What do you mean you don't vote? He's like, oh, well, when I was in Afghanistan, I just never voted. And I've just never, I'm not voting for anybody. And I'm like, then you have no right to say a word. Oh, yes, I do. I'm a veteran. I said, you know what? My husband's a veteran too. But my husband has a right to say a word because guess what? Not only did he serve his country, but he also votes every 4 years, Can you believe that? I was like, man, you can't say nothing. If you don't take the time and exert the energy to go vote, then you have no right to say anything. Like, shut up. I don't want to hear, I don't care what you think. And that's how I feel. I don't care who you vote for. I don't give a crap. I don't care who you think's right, who you think's wrong. But if you're not even going to take the time to vote, then I care. Then I'm like, okay, well, you don't matter then. Your opinion doesn't matter to me. I don't care if you're my friend or not. Your opinion, it doesn't matter to me. You have no say if you don't take the time to vote. Sorry. Going off on my little tangents tonight. Sorry. Can you tell I've had a rough week? Oh, my word, you guys. It's been tough. My computer was hacked a week ago. I had to contact Microsoft to get my emails back. They talked me through how to protect my PC. If you have Microsoft, go into advanced security and do the two-way verification where they send a code to your phone and you input it to the box on your PC. Better to be safe than sorry. My emails were sent to everyone asking for money. Oh my gosh, Ken, really? Holy crap. Excuse me. That sucks. Ugh. That really sucks. I am so sorry to hear that. I'm so glad you got it fixed, though. Oh my gosh. Gloria is super intuitive. Yeah. That is horrible. My gosh. That's crazy. Hold on. My emails were accessed in China, India, Australia, Honduras, Bangladesh, and many other countries. Wow. That's screwed up. That's so screwed up. Ah. Okay, let's see. Those poor boys that were left on the train tracks. I didn't hear about that, Lori. I don't think I know what you're talking about. I got the Johnson & Johnson vaccine jab 8 days ago. 5th day diarrhea, 6th day headaches from hell, 7th day lethargy, 8th day lovely long walk on the beach. Feel better. Oh, I bet. You know what I wouldn't do for a walk on the beach right now? Like, seriously. Seriously. I just really want to look at my husband and be like, let's pack the car and go to the beach for a week. You know, I mean, at this point, and I don't even care if it's warm enough to get in the water. I would just like to lay there and just like read if I want to and just relax. I always feel so much better when I go to the ocean. I am such a water person, like, but I'm really not. Let me explain. I love the ocean. I love swimming. I love the pool. But as I've gotten older, I have like this fear of the ocean. You know, even though my husband, we went to, the kids were little and we went to Virginia Beach and this kid's drowning, right? And the lifeguard's like up on a stand and he's looking. And my husband goes running, jumps in the water and swims out and saves the kid. If the kid would have waited on the lifeguard, he would have been dead, right? But my husband was, he trained to be a lifeguard in California. So he's like a really strong swimmer. Even being in the ocean with him being a strong swimmer, I still have like this overwhelming fear for some reason as I'm getting older. And I don't know why. It's so weird. I don't know. What's that?
You can tell Ken to switch to a different email, and I suggest Proton Mail.
Oh, okay.
Proton Mail.
Yeah.
It's free for up to so many, but yeah, you can get it free.
Did you hear that, Margaret? Ken, he was saying if you switch to Proton Mail for your email,
it's encrypted.
Yeah, it's encrypted. So like,
it's protected.
Excuse me, it's protected, so that'll never happen. Yeah, that's one good thing about Proton Mail, because we actually have a Proton Mail now, which I'm going to totally switch all my work stuff over to it here soon. Yeah.
But just always be careful.
Yeah.
What you open.
Do you hear him? Always be careful what you open. He's a computer guru, so he knows this stuff. Trust me. He's the one that saves everybody all the time. Wow. Okay, hold on, you guys. Let me get caught up here. Oh, I thought he was still standing there. That was creepy. Okay, let me see. Born in Sweden, still live here. I love my country, but we have so many problems here. It's not easy to have either when it comes to play. People are like children. I've really enjoyed your videos from the past weeks. I'm excited for the Diana one. First of all, Janet, your English is really good, honey. I would love to come visit Sweden. I would definitely, my hubby may have went to Sweden. I'm not sure. He's like traveled a lot. I haven't, but, thank you, Carla. The Princess Diana, in case you guys didn't hear at the beginning, some of you weren't in here. So turned the camera on and I took everybody's questions. And so out loud, I said, okay, so-and-so wants to know this. And then she would reply to me and I would, say what she was saying. And I was trying to explain before, like a lot of times spirit comes through to me like in patches. So, hey, how's your day? Say you're saying, hey, how's your day? Hey, how's your day going? It might come through, hey, how's your day going? Okay. A lot of times it comes through in symbolism, but with, Princess Diana, I didn't get symbolism. I actually was hearing her. So yeah. So because what I want to do is turn the camera on live and do a live reading at some point. I want to get used to doing that, So yeah. So I think hubby cut out a little teeny bit at the beginning where I was cursing. I don't know, something pissed me off and I started cussing. I think he cut that out, but I think after that, I think the video runs all the way through. Like you can see there's no cuts or anything. I have cuts a lot, you guys, because unfortunately, I don't have the greatest mouth sometimes. In case you didn't know that. I'm sure you already knew that though. Okay, hold on, you guys. Let me get caught back up here. Make sure you're protected. Yeah, definitely. Oh my gosh, definitely. I've been watching Jim Browning and another guy Who scams the scammers on YouTube. They do great work. Oh, cool. I bet. I watch this guy on TikTok now. You guys, I posted my first little TikTok. It was just pictures, like a song. Because I'm trying to get used to like, because I want to do like some live TikToks, you know? I want to like learn how to do that. Um, yeah, there's a guy on TikTok. And he's a young guy, but he makes his voice, he sounds like an old man. And so the scammers will call him, or he'll call the scammers, and they'll be like, oh, okay, we need you to get in your car and go to your bank. And so the guy will be like, he'll say to the guy, can you honk your horn so I know you're in the car? Now, keep in mind, this is some guy from like India or some crap. And so he'll push a button on his computer to hear a horn honking. But the guy's hysterical. I wish I could think of his name. He's hilarious. And he's like, it's just funny, y'all. Look, it gets my mind off of bad spirits and bad crap and bad juju, you know, and it just gives me like a little reprieve. But unfortunately, I'm like, oh, I'm going to go on TikTok for 5 minutes. And then, you know, I look at the clock and it's like an hour later and I'm like, oh my gosh, where'd the last hour go? Like, because you get hooked on watching them, you know, because a lot of them are funny as crap. Oh my goodness. Or Miller, you're talking about Arkansas when you speak about two boys on the tracks. Yeah, I wasn't sure what you were talking about either, Lori. Did you ever tell me what you're talking about? The two boys on the track? I don't know what you're talking about, honey. Phone dying, hugs, bye. Oh, bye, Becky. Bye, honey. Have a good week. I won't be on next Friday, so at some point next week, watch my community page on YouTube. I'll post something about what I'm doing. The beach is my serenity. Me too, girl. Oh, I wish it were closer. My GP prescribed me an appetite suppressant to lose weight. Took it one day last Sunday and I'm still sick. Oh my God, too afraid to try a different one. Dizzy, nauseous, headache. Oh, yuck, Carla. That's not good. See, those appetite suppressants scare the crap out of me. They really do. Like, they really scare me. I don't know what it is about them, but they do scare me. You know, I mean, I have weight to lose. And it would probably come off if I were working out every day and eating healthy. But this is my little snack. My little snack that I don't need. But I do eat those. I love those. What are they? Hershey's Kisses with almonds. Oh my God, you guys. I try so hard not to be bad, but sometimes but I'm just like, I have the type of body, when I lost all that weight before, I have to eat healthy and I have to be working out faithfully every day and the weight falls off. So I just need to get motivated again. I've just been a bump on a log and yeah. Way back when Bill and Hillary went to Arkansas, some teenagers caught them doing something illegal, so they killed them and said they got stoned and laid on the tracks themselves. Oh. Me too, but my fear is sharks. Oh, I know what you're talking about, Lori. I know exactly what you're talking about, Lori. Wow. Yeah. Now trucks, and it makes me so sick. Ugh. I love water. I'm still a fish, but my mother's petrified of it. Oh, no. My mother was petrified too because, let me tell you, my mom had polio, right? So her dad put all the kids in the car. So there's like 10 kids in the car, drove to this lake for them to swim, right? Well, my mom was okay as long as one of her siblings was next to her helping her because she had polio. So she didn't have like regular use of her legs. They forgot her, got in the car and left and realized when they got down the street, they forgot her. She almost drowned. She almost died. So she became like deathly afraid of water. It was horrible. The spirit, the voice of God's source. Yeah. When I say spirit, y'all, for me personally, I don't know about every psychic medium, okay, but for me personally, when I say spirit, it could be a spirit guide, it could be God, it could be, you know what I mean? It's just like a blanket term, I guess. Yeah. I told you I'm not a good psychic. Like, good psychics use all the right words, and I'm not like that. That's not me. That's never been me. It never will be me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a different one, y'all. I used to swim in the bay. And they built out 2 diving boards, almost a high dive, and the person that went after me jumped on top of me with their legs around me. I thought, oh my gosh. Don't blame me. I'd be freaking out with the water too. That should curb your appetite or drink a huge glass of water. You know what, Lori? That actually does work. If you chug water, fun fact, I tried it and it does work. Like I would get like, those big bottles of Smart Water, the really big ones. I think it's probably like a liter. Yeah, it's probably about a liter. I would chug that and then it helps fill you up. And then, you sit down, you don't eat near as much. You know what I mean? Like it really does help. True story. Yeah, it's the guy who plays Vivian. Watch it, Victoria. You might have time to interject. I know, right? Right. Hi, my name is Victoria and I'm addicted to TikTok. Unfortunately. Gonna do that, Laura, instead. Not going to try another one. Thanks. Yeah, no doubt. I love me some chocolate too, girlfriend. I'm telling you, it's so bad. It's so freaking bad. Like, everything in me is like, don't buy that. Don't buy that, girl. You don't need that. You don't need that. Don't buy that. You don't need that. And then what do? Throw it in the cart. I'm buying it. Hard, y'all. Last week, let me tell you, last week I did amazing. Not one morsel of food went into my mouth that was not healthy. Not one drop. I did amazing. This week, don't even ask me. My mother put us in swimming lessons at an early age because she was so afraid of water. Wow. When I was little, we lived in an apartment complex and they had a pool, right? And I was like, I want to go to the pool. And so I took my fat little butt up there to that pool every day. I walked all the way up that big old hill and went to the pool. And I, taught myself how to swim. And I fell in love with it so much that it was like hell to get me to go back home. Like at dinner time, I didn't want to go home. So, excuse me, I would literally run home, eat dinner, run back up there so I could swim before the pool closed. Because, yeah, I was just this little fat thing. You should have seen me. I'll have to see if I can find some pictures. I was such a little fat thing. I was like the tiniest baby ever. I was born early. I was really tiny. And when I was 2 years old, I wore 24-month clothing. That's how tiny I was, right? And then I turned like 4. What the hell happened? All of a sudden, I was like 10 times the size. But here was the sad thing. When I was in 4th grade, I was 5'10", the same height I am now. In 4th grade, I wore a size 10 women's shoe. Now I wear an 11, okay? And I was probably 50 pounds lighter than I am now. But I mean, I was a huge, like I towered over the boys are so short. So I towered over everybody. And they didn't catch up with me until high school. Like I was still like the tall kid, and all the pictures, all the kids are like these little short things. And then there's this big, tall, fat, wide thing up there. Ooh, yeah. You watch ghost reality TV shows. I have, but here's the problem. So many of them are so fake, y'all. They're so fake. Zach Baggins. I mean, come on, guys. Like, he's an actor, right? I mean, that's how you have to look at it. He's an actor. He's trying to sell a good TV show so people will watch him, so he makes money for the production company. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, so much of his stuff is such BS that I'm like, really? Really? Yeah. Yeah, I have a hard time with those. I mean, I've seen like on YouTube, Paranormal Files. What's that kid's name with blonde hair? I just went blank. Totally blank. He's really good. He's legit though. He's like, he doesn't add stuff, for effect or anything like that. Yeah. God, it's right on the tip of my tongue, his name. I hate when that happens. I know that case. They think they saw something that they should not have seen on a drug deal. Yeah. I buy it at the store because I will remember all the nights I sit and crave it and don't eat it. Fight the cravings. Yep. Oh my God, yeah, my grandfather threw my mother in the channel and she couldn't swim. Oh no. Yeah, no, they didn't, Lori. They definitely didn't. I was a little kid. I could still walk into the kitchen table in second grade. Wow. David Schroeder, Long Island Medium is the fakest of them all. I'll tell you this. Let me tell you this about the Long Island Medium. She definitely has some gifts. Okay, I'll tell you that. She has some gifts. I think, unfortunately, making that big old money, doing TV shows, you make a killing. And I think along the way, some things were lost. And yeah, and a lot of it's just put on, which I hate that part of it because it just makes people like me look stupid. You know what I mean? Like, and the sad thing is that she does have abilities and she does have gifts. Yeah. Ugh, stupid people. I think Zach is too. Yeah, I agree with you, Janet. Colin, that's his name. Thank you, Fran. What's Colin's new girlfriend's name? The old one was Peyton. What the heck's this one's name? I really liked Peyton. It really sucks that they're not together. Just saying. Not that Colin's ever going to see it. I mean, go on, but try Topamax to lose weight. It's very calming, but you need to start very low. You know what, Ali? I actually was on Topamax for brain stuff from all the brain issues and the brain surgeries. It did not agree with me. What about Psychic Kids on A&E? I think that's a great show, right? I think it's a great premise. It's a great, like, baseline show. And the kids, I feel like a lot of them are, the ones that I've seen were legit. You know what I mean? But they try to add, like, they, like, beef it up. You know what I mean? Like, they overdo it. They overdo it. That's it. Yeah. Matt is great and seems to be good. Paranormal Nightmares is very good. They also do Chasing Evil. Oh, cool. I didn't know about them. Kim, you're only 5 foot tall. Girlfriend, you're so tiny. You're so tiny. 5 foot tall, so tiny. Ever hear of Sylvia Brown? Yes. I have heard of Sylvia Brown. And here's what I have to say about her before everybody rushes to put their opinion out there. Sylvia Brown's another one. I think she legitimately had some really strong gifts in the beginning. I really do. And I think she started going on the Montel Williams show every Wednesday. And Montel, all of a sudden, his show went up to #1. And so then, it was, millions of people were watching it. And so then she was getting more, come over here and do this show for us. Come star in this show, right? So all of a sudden, she's thrown into the limelight. And she went from doing personal readings and private readings like me and working on private cases to blowing up, and I think it was just too much. That's my opinion. I think it was too much. She got overwhelmed. And rather than admitting she was overwhelmed, I think she just bullshitted her way through what she had to. You know what I mean? I hate to say that. I'm sorry, Sylvia. Girlfriend, I know you're up there. Hopefully you'll help me out one day. But I really think, honestly, I think that's, and I'm going to tell you what I think. So don't come at me. No, you can come at me. It's fine. I can deal with it. 5'1.5". All these little people, little teeny tiny people. I'm only 5 foot as well. Little teeny tiny people. Do you know how ridiculous if we all got together? It would remind me of elementary and middle school. I'd be towering up here while you little people are down here. Sorry. Yeah, he's just nice to look at. He's a cute kid. He really is a cute kid. I will agree with you on that. He's a really cute kid. Kim. When I was a kid, my best friend's mom got a babysitter for my friend's little sister. We've seen the babysitter many times, just sitting on the couch and talking to spirits we can't see. Oh, wow. Pretty cool, huh? I think so too about Sylvia. Yeah, it's so sad. Like, also her son. Okay, I don't know how he is today, but while she was getting big, he had started writing books and he was getting big. And I know when she passed, she got the residency in Vegas. I went to Vegas for the first time, met my sister there, and we were going to go see her, right? And we go to buy our tickets, and they're like, oh, the next 5 shows are canceled. I'm like, what the hell you mean the next 5 shows are canceled? So I said, what do you mean, right? I said, that's the little ticket booth thing. And the lady's like, I don't know, Miss Brown's not available. Well, then supposedly she like up and left Vegas and was gone. So apparently they fired her. But the little girl at the Excalibur that told me that, I don't know her name, but she didn't tell me that. But yeah, so her son started getting big. So then I was like, well, man, he's just going to follow in her footsteps and he's going to overdo it. And look, hear me out. Hear me loud and clear. You could not pay me enough money. I would not do a TV show. I would not do a TV show. That's too much. It's too much. You know, on a daily basis, between being a psychic and being a medium, there's so much going on a daily basis that how can you just like throw a TV show into it too? To where they're following you all over the place. Excuse me, they're following you all over the place. Like, I couldn't do it. Excuse me, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do like a room where there's 500 people. And look, I used to be the girl that I thrived on talking in groups. I was on debate team. I kicked ass. I was great at public speaking. I won all kinds of awards when I was a kid, right? But to use my gift, nope, couldn't pay me enough. Seriously. If I ever do, y'all need to like shoot me and kill me and put me out of my misery, because I'm here to tell you, I told my husband, I'm like, I would never, I don't care how many zeros they added to that contract. I would never do a TV show. Nope, nope, nope. Now, if there was a legit paranormal show and they asked me to come on and do like maybe one show, as long as I wasn't like in the limelight, I could do that if I was able to stay in the background. You know what I mean? But to be front and center, and that's why it's so weird that I'm doing YouTube, because if I'm going to be real, which of course you know I'm going to be real, I just don't like using my gift in front of people. I know that sounds so stupid, and it's like, oh, you dumbass, you do YouTube though. You do it in front of, you know what I mean? But it's not like a live audience, so I can be myself and do it. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Don't even listen to me. But yeah. So if I ever go on some big ass TV show, shoot me and put me out of my misery, because that'll mean I'm like having dementia or Alzheimer's or something. Yeah. Sylvia views for celebrity, charge $400 for 30-minute reading back. I know, right? Right. Look. There are quite a few psychics out there that charge hundreds upon hundreds of dollars. And I have dealt with two people that both of them, I won't mention any names, but both of them had psychic reading. So, can't even talk tonight. Psychic readings with a known psychic medium. The one girl spent over $400. The other girl spent $600. They had psychic readings with this one particular psychic medium, right? It was a crock of crap. Like, their readings were a crock of shit. Like, they were the most...
Ask you a quick question.
No, what?
Hey, so I wanted to ask her, like, she wasn't bleeding as much, but she's starting to bleed. It looks like more.
Yeah, that'll happen. Because the more, if she's talking or anything...
Okay.
Yeah, so try to keep her like, tell her not to talk.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, guys, it was my son. He was asking about his girlfriend. But yeah, the readings were a joke. You guys, they were a joke. And here's the sad part. So the second girl who paid $600, this is how it started. She only paid $400. Well, please don't let me say only. That's a lot of freaking money. She paid $400. She gets the reading, and then he's like, oh, by the way, you have this spirit that's attached to you, and I can help you get rid of that spirit. And she's like, oh my gosh, really? I have a spirit attached to me? Oh my gosh, thank you. Right? Well, then the jackass charges her $200 to get rid of this quote spirit that she said, looking back, how did I have a spirit? I never saw any paranormal activity around me or my house or anything. So, buyer beware, okay? Buyer beware. It burns me up because there's so many. Look, I have no problem with skeptics, right? Skeptics are good. You know, they keep a psychic medium on their toes, right? So if you're real, let them come at you. You know what I mean? If you're legit, let them come. You know, I've turned many skeptics around, and I'm not bragging by any means, guys. Please don't look at it like that, okay? But I've had many people that were skeptics, and all of a sudden now they're believers, right? You know, and I'm not bragging. Please don't take it like that. But the bottom line is, buyer beware, because it's so sad that this girl thought so much of the psychic medium, right? You know, his name's in lights, and oh my God, there he is, and he's appearing on this show, and he's on this show, and he's doing this show, and he's doing that show, right? And so, of course, she was kind of startled when he said she had a spirit attached to her. Well, you know, a lot of us have spirits attached to us, right? First of all, that doesn't mean you're being, quote, haunted. You know what I mean? Sorry, you guys. Sylvia's come through an Above Life channel and said basically the same thing you just said. Rashida Above. Oh, really? Really? Wow, Carl, I didn't know that. Good to know. I don't like Sylvia Brown. Really? You don't like her? I guess she's one of those type. Look, I'm the same way. You either like me or you hate me. You know what I mean? Like, if you like me, you love me. If you hate me, you hate me. You know, like, one of her last readings was here in Edmonton. I took my mom to see her. It was all right. Okay, wow. I saw Sylvia's show in Rancho Mirage, California, roughly 2010. She told a blind woman she would see again. I gasped. Really? Oh my gosh. And it's so sad because these people trust her. You know what I mean? Just like these two women who got this guy to do the readings. They trusted him, you know? Ugh. Wow, that's too much. Exactly. Ticket prices are good. Yep. Larry Miller. I think she could feel she had to get some answer to people, even if she not all the time succeeded to get in connection with spirits. Right. The first one I saw was 400 for an hour. Holy guacamole. That's crazy. Wow. Sylvia. 10 brothers. You get anything interesting from psychic? Sylvia wrote about a sickness we in the world would experience this time. Janet, though, let me tell you about that. Everybody claimed that that came from a book that Sylvia Brown wrote years ago. I heard that was fake. That they discovered that it really wasn't in one of Sylvia Brown's books. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it was just BS. But I did hear that. It's ridiculous prices. Yeah. Janet, that's it exactly. She had to say something. Yeah, I do not believe in people who say if you pay, I help you get free from bad spirits and so on. I know, right? But unfortunately, so many people do believe in those people. You know what I mean? Like, they believe, oh, okay, you know, here. There was, matter of fact, let me see if I can remember this. It was probably back in like 2007 or something. There was a lady, I can't remember where she lived, in the U.S. She claimed to be a psychic medium. Whatever town she was in, they had all these arrest warrants out for her because they proved that she had taken, like, I'm talking like thousands upon thousands upon thousands. She would tell people that they had like a hex on them. And she would say, look, for $600, I can get rid of the hex. So you'd pay the $600. And then she'd say, oh, the hex is still there. For another $1,000, I can get, like, she would do that kind of crap. Right. And they finally arrested her. She was finally arrested in, like, when all was said and done, she had like done this in like 4 different states and like robbed people blind. I mean, really bad. Like, it's crazy. Yeah, spray on the skeptics. Love that. Yeah. Always worth the money then. Worry about paying that amount and just get general stuff that means nothing. Bad spirits are them who want people to pay. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Janet. You do have the book, Ryan? Oh, that's good. That makes me feel better. Because I'll tell you why. When I started hearing that, and then this guy did like, I think he did a YouTube video saying, "Oh, that was fake. That was bogus. It was really from this book." Um, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that because I do think that the majority, a lot of the stuff that she put in her books was real. I do feel that. What are you doing, kitty? What are you doing? Miss LMAB is back. She's back. You back. What do you want? You want to get your little booty in the way so mama can't see anything. What are you doing? She's sniffing my drink, y'all. She must be thirsty. Are you thirsty? You need a drink? You need some lemonade? It's sugar-free. What are you doing? Come here. Say hi to everybody. Her and her poor eyes. They're so bad. My poor baby. Let's see. I wouldn't want her car. Yeah. Where are you going? What's on your tummy? Come here. What is that? Come here. Come here. What is that? Got something on her stomach. I hope. Cat hair. I hope I wasn't feeling anything. I just felt something on her stomach. I need to check it out. Let's see. Yeah. We're gonna get you to another one of bites of dust. Yeah, we were worried about you last week, Kim, by the way. We were. I wouldn't want her karma. I did not know she was sick about the book, but she should have written. Yeah, email it to me if you get time. I mean, no worries if you don't. I believe you. I believe you, Ryan. Wasn't Miss Cleo a fraud? I think so. I think she was. Like, I never felt that she was legit. Okay, so tell me this. Who was what was her name? African-American lady. She was a singer and she was psychic. And she did like a 1-800 psychic number. What the heck's her name, y'all? Just went blank. I think I might have that book too. Oh, cool. People that do lie are horrible. You have a curse on you. Yeah, right. Her karma. Yeah. Cameo appearance with Kitty. Yeah. Kitty always has to get in here. She's got to put herself up in here. Ken, there was another shooting here at the grocery store. My hubby used to work. That's so... Oh my gosh, Kim. When I heard that... No, I can ask my hubby. When I heard that, I was like, I hope Kim's okay. Like, that's the first thing I thought. Like, yeah. Because you're like... I think you're the only person I know that lives in Colorado. Not that I know you, but... I feel like I know you. Just seems like the Long Island medium. Just read for celebrities. I think we're not related. Yeah, she's not relatable. I agree. You know who else I don't like? Don't come at me, y'all. Who's that little guy? That boy? He's like the Hollywood psychic or something. The Hollywood medium. There's something about him. He goes to these superstars' houses, right? And he acts like he doesn't know who they are. How do you not know who Kim Kardashian is? Have you been living under a rock somewhere? How do you not know who she is? You don't have to like her, but how do you not know who she is? Like, you know, everybody knows who she is. Yeah. Diana Ross, that's it. That's it. Dionne Warwick. Yeah. They're related. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I don't think she's... that Dionne Warwick was like, I don't think she was. I think it was more about, they said, you can be our person, you know, you're our PR person. We'll give you money. You'll make lots of money. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think she was really psychic like she claimed. Aw. I'm so sorry, Kim. I'm so sorry. Tyler Henry, that's his name. Tyler Henry. Don't come at me, little Tyler. But we should sit down and talk. I see you, Tyler. He's a little actor. You know he is. You can tell he's acting. You can tell. How do you not, like I said, how do you not know who Kim Kardashian is? Come on, seriously? I mean, he's what, like 19 years old? How do you not know? How do you not know who Kim Kardashian is? Come on. Yeah, he does the drawing on paper. Let me tell you something, you guys. I tried so hard to do the automatic writing, right? Because these two stupid psychic sisters, which you all know I can't stand, that are on YouTube, okay? We won't mention any names, but, you know, they do that automatic writing. And I'm like, if they can do it, I sure as the heck can do it, right? I can't do it. Nothing works. It doesn't work that way for me. You know what I mean? Just like when I try to do tarot cards, when I try to do the spirit box, I can't close myself off. You know what I mean? Like, even when I try to close myself off to only like listen to the spirit box, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it, y'all. I can't do it. Yeah. It's sad because people don't want to believe, and then someone is taking advantage of them. It is very sad. That really pisses me the frig off. So I had, right, Janet? See, you know what I'm talking about. You get it. I know, right? How do you not know who Kim Kardashian is? Come on, come on. So, crap, what was I about to say? I don't know what I was talking. Oh yeah, taking advantage of people. Okay, so I get. Did you ever watch Surviving? I still have not watched Surviving Death. Shit, I still have not watched that. You know who else told me to watch that? Oh my god, I just went blank. What is wrong with me today? My brain is just like mush at this point. I can't. Someone else told me to watch it, and I was like, who the hell? I can't think today. Anyway. Whitney Houston's aunt. That's right, darling. That's right. Okay, that's right. Yeah. Okay, so I get this, not putting out any names. So I get this message, and this person asked me if I can pick the lottery numbers for them. Which, of course, what's the first thing I do? I bust out laughing, like, oh, you're so funny. This person was dead serious. And I said, okay, time out. Let's be reasonable here. If I could predict the lottery numbers, don't you think that every freaking person that I know would be multi-bazillionaires by this point? Like, hello, why would I give that information to you when I could give it to everybody else I know? You know what I mean? Like, hello. So I thought he was kidding, right? So I got this LOL message back, and then a day or two goes by. I need you to do me a favor. There are these two specific sports teams playing in basketball, and I need you to tell me who's going to win that. Can you please tell me? Because if you tell me that, then I'll give you like all kinds of business. Look, I don't want no 1-800, I'm a gambler, addicted to gambling person calling me up and bugging me, right? I'm not going to give you. And I said to him, again, if I could predict that kind of crap, why would I give that information to you when I could give it to my family and my close friends? Hello, right? So yes. So he has not written me back yet. And I've had a break for like the last 5 days, so hopefully. Sorry, you guys. So then, okay, so here's where I was going with all this mumbo jumbo. So I get a private message from someone. They explained that a close friend of theirs had been murdered. The police were calling it suicide. They knew it was murder. Can I help? Can you help me? So I wrote back and said, sure, I can tell you what I'm getting. In the meantime, I wrote back to this person and said, this is what I'm getting, right? The person writes back to me in the meantime and says, I managed to scrape together X amount of dollars. It's all I have. It's all I can give you. I was like, I don't think I ever said I was going to charge you anything. Because I will tell you this, you guys. I've had probably... Yeah, I'm going to be off here. Can you give me like 10 minutes?
Yeah.
I'm going to get off in like 10 minutes, you guys, because I got to give his girlfriend her meds. because he's afraid that he's going to give her too much liquid and she's going to choke. Bless his heart. Yeah, so I wrote back and I said, honey, I wasn't going to charge you anything. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I've done probably 12 murder cases in the last year that people have reached out to me and said, I'm desperate, I need your help. Well, not once have I said, oh, okay, it'll be X amount of dollars. You know what I mean? Like, I do it because what I get is what I get, and they're desperate and they need help, and their loved one, you know what I mean? What? Oh, okay. Okay. You just put it on the middle of her tongue and just give her a little bit. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. This is real life, people. Real life. But anyway, so yeah, so I wrote back and I was like, honey, like, I wasn't going to charge you anything. You know what I mean? Like, I just, and here's the thing. When I tell people my prices, right, the bottom line is if you can't afford the reading and you need a reading and I feel that you need this reading, then I'm going to give it to you. You know what I mean? I've never like went back and forth with anybody, like haggled or whatever. I don't do that, right? But if I had a label, I would be the brokest psychic medium, because yeah. And for everybody that pays me, by the way, for everybody that pays me for a reading, I always do at least one reading for free. Always. Okay. That's always been my practice. And I put just as much time and just as much effort into that free reading as I do in the ones that are paid for. You know what I mean? Like, what you get is what you get from me. I'm not going to give you half-assed anything, Okay, where we at? I don't know the Psychic Sisters. Ooh, now I need the Ds. Oh my gosh. Don't even get me started on them. Deanna's Whitney Houston. Not. Yeah. Are you picking up anyone trying to communicate through you? Right now, no. Nope, because I'm closed. I've got myself shut off. I'm shut off. I've had a stressful day. I'm not dealing with it tonight. No offense, people. It's really good. Yeah, I need to watch. Joe Pickler's mom, Kathy, she was like, you have to watch this show. So I need to watch it. You're right. Now I've got 2 people telling me I need to watch it. Cleo was a face of the business. Yeah. Costa at Gold Rush Paranormal is pretty good. Oh, okay. Candy, what are you saying Tyler Perry for? I don't know. Because I've been rambling on so bad. You were probably answering some babble that I was bad. I loved when you did that reading about Janis Joplin. So good. What's been your favorite? That's tough. That's really tough. Like, I mean, because some of the ones that I did of people that I was excited about didn't turn out as good as some of the other ones. You know what I mean? And it's just, that's just how it is, I don't know. That's a hard question. I don't know. I will tell you this, you guys. George Floyd. Okay. I did want to say this. I told my husband, by the end of connecting with George Floyd, I was like, oh my God, I love this man. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he was just so like down to earth and real. No holds barred, no bullshit. What he says is what he says. He's like my kind of person. Like, I really liked that about him, And I told my husband, I said, so if there's anybody out there that thinks that, oh, what happened because the cop did his job and how he was trained or whatever. If you had time to communicate with this man, with George Floyd, you would really question those feelings because he's just such a good guy. You guys, he was so humble. He was like, I understand why my family went overboard. They were pushed to do that for my funeral. He's like, but it was just too much. He's like, they're trying to glorify me. I don't need to be glorified. His whole vibe was, he was like, look, I'm just a normal person. I've screwed up. I've made many mistakes. I've been addicted to drugs and I've broken many laws. He was just such a down-to-earth good guy. Like, I was just blown away by him. I really, truly was just mind blown by him. How can you not like love this guy? Like, that was my whole thing. I was like, I love you. Like, you're just such a good guy. He just really was a good guy. And he said, he had just recently crossed over. And I said, what took so long? And he said, well, I've been a bad guy and I had a lot to work through. He was just so like upfront, and he's just a really good guy, you guys. Like, yeah, that was a really hard reading for me because it was hard for me not to cry. You know what I mean? Like, and I didn't put this in the video because there's no point in it, but there was just a point in time when he was talking very openly with me about very personal things, like when he died and what he was thinking and how he was feeling. And he knew, like, he knew he couldn't get any more air. And he was talking about that kind of stuff. And it was hard, like, I couldn't stop crying. Like, I was sobbing for this man. Like, that was a really hard one. Like, but I loved him, you know? I totally didn't expect him to be like he was. I really thought he was just going to be abrupt to the point, like, who the heck are you? What do you bother? You know what I mean? Like, I kind of felt like that, but he was so not like that. Like, just such a good guy. Like, yeah. When I read the Daily Mail and articles on spiritual stuff, the comments are always, if you're a psychic, what are the lottery numbers? People sound, yeah, right, Carla? Right? I get that all the time too. I'm like, if I won the lottery, I would spend it all helping people and animals. I would be like that A&E show where they drove a motorhome and intuitively found people to help. You and me both, Lori. My husband always says it wouldn't do any good for us to win the lottery because you would give it all away. And I'm like, you got that right. I would. Excuse me. All I need is a roof over my head. And obviously I have enough food in my belly. Good God. Like, I could probably go 6 months without eating. I'd be fine. But you know what I mean? Like, just give me the basics. Let me be able to pay my bills and I'm happy. I don't need to be basking in the glow of dollar bills. Although it would be nice. Yeah, maybe for a day it would be nice. Sorry. What is your standard charge? So what I've been charging is $150. And that's anybody that I connect with, past, present, future, anything that I get, anything that's going on. But I will tell you this, there have been many people that are like, I can't afford that, and I've done the reading for cheaper or free, you know what I mean? Hey, Afton, what's up? What up? I've had some experience myself before things have happened. I could just think of them and suddenly it would happen in front of me. I had a few. Wow. That's very cool, Janet. I love Bernie Mac. I love Tyler Perry. Yeah, Bernie Mac, that was a good one. He was another one that was like, wow, very cool. Now, I can tell you this, like, my Michael Jackson video. So I know Michael. I knew Michael. And so there was a lot of personal things that we talked about that, of course, I didn't put in the video. Well, you guys, that goes the same for most anybody I've done a video on. They'll say, personal, private things about their family or whatever. And I don't put that on the video because it doesn't need to be on there. You know what I mean? Your George Floyd was such a fave too. Channeling Eric has a very similar reading as you do. Oh, really? Very cool. Very cool. Same here. It's so cool. Bless you. Oh, thanks, Keith. I have to put my little one to bed. Good night and thank you. Oh, bye, Ryan. Take care, honey. Have a great week. I won't be on next Friday. I'll miss you. So I'll be the following Friday. But watch my community page next week because I'm going to post a couple things. Yes, it really is. Bye-bye. Have a great week. Everyone be blessed and have fun. Oh, bye, darling. Take care, sweetie. What about the fact that the officer had his badge on crooked? A real cop would never do that. The whole George Floyd thing didn't make sense to me. It seemed phony. Oh, wow. Yeah. Sending love and light to you all. Bye, Copper. Bye, Darlene. Yeah, I don't know what to think, you guys. It's just, if I was leaning one way prior to connecting with George Floyd, it would definitely make me lean another direction. You know what I mean? Like, I'm torn. I'm really torn. Like, unfortunately, I think that is one of the police techniques that they were taught. But I don't think they were taught to kneel on someone's neck for almost 9 minutes. You know what I mean? But I think he was a big guy and they were like, oh shit, you know. I don't know. Yeah, email me after. What is your take on the Free Britney movement? Is she really being controlled by her family? Here's what I will say about Britney. Oh yeah, email me, Kim. Email me. So here's what I think. I think she's very much being controlled. I think that her boyfriend is very toxic. The sad thing is I don't think she's going to get out of her situation anytime soon. And she sure as the heck isn't going to get out of it by having that dumbass boyfriend of hers. He's just a loser any way you cut it. He's using her. He's toxic. He's bad news. Like, she needs to dump him so fast. But I feel like she thinks that's the only thing that she has for herself. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I have to go and thank you for all the great time here. Wish you all the best and hope we'll meet there. Not next Friday, but the following Friday, Janet. See you, honey. See you. Yeah, so that's what I think about Britney. And let me get off here, you guys. It's like after 9. I need to get off of here. Check to make sure Shannon's okay. I have a lot going on, so I have a lot I've got to get done tomorrow. Watch my community page next week and you'll see what's going on. So I'll post at some point this next week. But okay, guys, I really appreciate all of you. I've had a blast. Ken, I love you. Pat, Julia, Lori, Darlene, Copper, Carla, Afton, David, Kim, Janet. Who am I missing? Candy Cane. I know I'm missing somebody. Kim, are you still on here? Yeah, Kim. Okay, I said. Sorry. Bye, Carla. Oh, he's only 25. Well, geez, no wonder he's such a POS. He's still wet beyond years. You guys, please forgive me. Darlene, bye, sweetie. Please forgive me if I forgot anybody, but I love you guys. I'll be thinking about you. Bye, Maria. Bye, Maria. I won't be out next Friday. Watch my community page next week. Leave me a comment in the Diana video and let me know what you thought. And yeah, that about does it for me. Bye, guys. Have a good weekend again. Afton, if you go on YouTube under like my YouTube page and you go over to community and click on it, I post stuff on there. Yeah, I post stuff on there. Bye, guys. Bye, Lori. Bye, sweetie. I hope you... Oh, bye, Lisa. You guys have an amazing week. Yeah. And that really, this time, that about does it for me. Bye, guys. I crack myself up.